What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got some really cool stuff going on. I'm in Yokohama right now. This is the first video blog kind of thing I've done in another country. So you've seen all my stuff in the U.S. Yeah, this is actually I'm in Japan. I'm currently staying at the Intercontinental Grand Hotel in Yokohama. My base is over in Yokosuka, so I'm here with the military, obviously. And holy crap, this has been an amazing last couple months. Uh, okay, a little bit over a month, I guess it is. So the there's a lot of stuff here that is just completely different, and there's a lot of stuff, I believe it or not, that is exactly the same. I mean, sure, they drive on the wrong side of the road. What can I say? That's just my my personal opinion. But this is an opportunity that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to come here to Japan, and I'm finally here, and I kind of wanted to share some of the stuff talk about some of the stuff that has happened to me so far. Um, so, as an American, obviously I don't know Japanese very well. I've been practicing. I use like Rosetta Stone and I use Duolingo. Um, so I can kind of, you know, sort of not really say some things. Like I can say good morning, Ohayo gozaimasu, arigato gozaimasu, domo arigato, um, you know, konnichiwa, sayonara, uh, konbanwa, you know. So I got the greetings kind of down. Um, I even understand a few words. Eigo, for example, means English. Nihongo, Japanese. But I don't know enough to get by. Let's put it that way. Thankfully, the people here, a lot of them know Japanese, and well, of course they know Japanese. Let me rephrase that. A lot of them are bilingual, is what I mean. So they speak Japanese as their main, but a good majority of people here understand at least a little bit of English, especially in the area I'm in because of the Navy base, you know. So, you know, I have had hard time understanding some people, but even when I'm being, a stupid American, they are very, very helpful out here. And they know enough English to really help you out. And if the person you're talking to doesn't know English or doesn't know it very well, they typically will wave somebody else over if they're in a group that might be able to speak it a little bit better. So obviously, me personally, I don't want to be that guy that is here for 2 years and is constantly relying on them to cater to my needs. And so I'm going to be trying my best to learn the language while I'm out here. If you're curious what I'm looking at, so right out there, you can't quite see it through the curtains, so draw them back a little bit. So that's Yokohama. It's currently about um was it 5 o'clock here? So in the States it's like 3 in the morning. So, quite the time difference. Um what else? So, yeah, haven't been able to explore too much yet. I actually decided to kind of take the advice of my fellow sailors and service members and just kind of get myself a little lost. The hotel I'm staying in is the only point that I really, wanted to keep on the map. So I might I literally spent, see here, I left Yokosuka at around 10ish. No, maybe about 9. Not, I think I left Yokosuka about 9 o'clock. in the morning, and hopped on the train to Yokohama. Originally, I was going to go to Tokyo, but everyone I've talked to said by the time I got there, um, I wouldn't have enough time to really explore too much. So it was, you know, originally I was going to go, but they're still under a curfew while they're lifting restrictions pretty much all over the country here with concerns about COVID and stuff. For example, Yokohama and Yokosuka and a whole bunch of other prefectures have lifted pretty much all of their restrictions in terms of like gathering. The Navy has actually, believe it or not, have followed the civilian government a little bit. So every time a restriction or a curfew has been lifted here in Japan by the civilian government, the Navy has been pretty good about, hey, these guys are opening up. If you guys want to have full liberty, you guys can. So, but there's some areas that we can go to, like Tokyo, for example, that we still have to abide by a curfew there, which is 2000, so 8 o'clock in the evening. We got to be either out of Tokyo and on our way back to Yokohama or Yokosuka or whatever before 20, or we got to be in our hotels if we're in a hotel in Tokyo by 20. So, there's still some restrictions here, but it's turned into something that I came at a great time. So I got here March 8th, or no, March 10th, I believe it was. So right on the cusp of spring, I got to see the cherry blossoms. The base actually, when I was in quarantine, the base had actually just allowed everyone to start going back to Tokyo, those kinds of places. And it was just really cool. I came at the perfect time. I know places in the States are still kind of if. For example, when I was in Great Lakes the second time, so I had to go back to Great Lakes to get another course done. It was really stupid, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, but when I went there, the base was completely locked down still. This was almost a year since the lockdown in Great Lakes started, and students were still not allowed to leave the base. Dahlgren, my last command, they were a little bit more lenient. We were able to leave base, but we had to stay within the county. Nobody really did that. I mean, it was more of a don't ask, don't tell kind of thing. So, with Dahlgren, it was more of a officially you can't leave the base, or at first it was like you can't leave the base, and then as time went on, they officially opened it up to the county. So it was better than Great Lakes, but not by much. Anyway, guys, yeah. What else is there? So the food out here is wonderful. I've gone to a sushi go round. I went to a Japanese steakhouse. These are all in Yokosuka, not Yokohama. I haven't gone to very many places in Yokohama yet. In fact, as soon as I'm done with this video, I plan on going to a burger joint of all places over in the mall that's right across the street from the hotel. So, now you might be wondering, like, why a burger joint of all places? Well, I'm like, it's a completely different take. Like according to the people that I know and the websites that I've looked up, the burgers at this particular restaurant is like comparing McDonald's to Red Robin's. It's like completely different. Sure they're both called burgers, but let's just face it, Red Robin's just tastes good. That's kind of the same thing. This is going to be completely different than just your standard burger. Sushi go rounds are really cool. First time I ever gone to one. I know there's some in the States, but that's more of a West Coast thing. I've never seen them in Texas. I've never seen them in, well, Iowa would never have them because it's Iowa, middle of nowhere. Chicago, I've never heard of them being over there either. There's plenty of sushi houses out there, but there's no sushi go-rounds. The steakhouse I went to was really good. It was I want to say it was like a Kobe, might have been Kobe or something like that. I know it was a sirloin, and it was like $16, I think. No, it was about $14. $14 for a 16-ounce pieces, or not ounce. Sorry, I'm still trying to get the conversions and stuff down because they use a lot of stuff in metric. So I got a 180-gram steak, so it was probably about 8 ounces, maybe. I guess like I said, I'm not good with the conversions, so I'll probably have to look it up, and I'll put a little deal in the deal, a little flash up of what the actual conversion is. But anyway, it was 180 grams, and I paid about $14 for it, and it was good. It was really well done. Well, not well done. It was. I ordered it medium rare, but it was cooked perfectly. Like, you know, it was extremely good. I've also been able to try some of the snack foods, and gone to some of the other, you know, like side stores, convenience stores, that kind of thing. 7-Eleven out here is amazing. Just if I'm, it is so good out here. Um, there's also this place called Family Mart, which is kind of a similar concept. Also, really good food on the fly. And with, for example, I actually bought two rice balls and a turkey sandwich or something for 550 yen, so about $5. So the conversion rate for yen to dollars is like $1 is the same as 91 yen, I think. So in basically, the yen is almost as strong as the dollar. So 1 yen is equal to 1 penny, or a 9/10 of a penny. So it's almost exactly the same here. And for example, I bought a model. This was one of the anime series that got me into anime. But I found this model here for 3,000 yen. That's $30. If I pulled out 3,000 yen, um, it would have been more like 2,900 or $29 or something like that. But 3,000 yen is the same thing as $30, just about. Um, some people think that yen is weak. It's not, just because they don't have any higher denominations. So while we have cents and dollars, they just have yen. That's it. They just have the one denomination. So I'll show you guys a second here. So right here, I've got, this is a 1,000 yen. It is basically a $10 bill. So this is equal to one of these. Real simple. These are both pretty much equal in terms of how much they're worth. They also are very into using coins, which is something that I find really interesting. I have a coin collection at home. In fact, I probably have some yen in in my coin collection. It's been a while since I had a chance to look, but so that's I don't know if you guys can really see that. There we go. So that's 1 yen. Having a hard time. Yeah, you guys get the idea. So this one right here, that's 50 yen. So this is the same thing as 25, having 2 quarters. I think this this is 5 yen right here. The little brass looking things. Yeah, so that's 5 yen. And then this is 10 yen. And then these are 100 yen. These are 100 yen. So these are just, I got about $3 in my hand worth of yen. So, just really what I've been doing, and it's been working pretty well for me when I'm trying to convert, money, I just knock off the last two zeros, so to speak, or I move the decimal point 2 spaces forward. So if you have 1,000 yen like this, imagine if the decimal point is here, and you're trying to convert it to dollars. 1, 2, right there. So just put the decimal point right there, and that's $10. So far, this worked pretty well. It still takes a little getting used to because, growing up with dollar bills is a lot easier just because that's what I grew up with. But yeah, so, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not bad. That's going to do it for this one. I'm actually going to do a little unboxing of this because I was so happy when I found this. And then I also picked up some of these. I bought 5 card packs of Pokemon cards from the Pokemon Center in Yokohama. So I got to go see the Pokemon Center. It was really cool. I got some pictures. And it was more of just a Pokemon themed store, but it was still really cool. So I plan on doing a little bit of a video on this as well. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to check out, the other videos on my channel. If you guys are interested in learning about Japan, there is a ton of stuff out there. It's an amazing culture. Sometimes I wonder if I even want to go back to the States. So anyway, yeah, so just do some research. This is an amazing place. And I think that you guys would be, amazed at how different and how much is the same here. So, anyway, guys, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys next time.